In our never-ending quest in the wild world of spirits, we have found an old-fashioned in a can. Welcome to the tasting room, where we drink adult beverages. Judge them. I'm Brian.
I'm Derica.
And today we're drinking an old-fashioned from a can. This is the double old-fashioned, and it's straight bourbon whiskey, blend of 3 bitters, cane simple syrup, and orange zest oil. It's made by Post Meridiem Spirit Company. Literally, the instructions are, shake can, pour over ice. So,
it's 74 proof.
Yeah, so that's about the same as what an old-fashioned would be by the time you added the other stuff to it. Because it's got all the right ingredients. This is what got my attention. It was in ABC Liquors, and one of those things like they serve sodas in.
Yeah.
It just rolls through.
Like all these cans.
Like, this is weird.
What is
It was like $3 or $4, something like that, which is, cheaper than buying one in a bar. And for the real experience, we're using my whiskey glass with a CSB ice cube. There's some water in here. It's melting. Well, we had to do thumbnails and other stuff. And all right, here we go. There's a little hiss there.
It's shaken, not stirred.
Yeah. Well, it looks, whoa. They weren't kidding about double. That's a hefty cocktail. It looks like more.
It looks like a little
it's a TARDIS can.
It's a TARDIS can.
It's bigger on the inside. I think I'm going to like this.
Ruh-roh.
I just smelled it. Ooh. Now, we've tried a couple of old-fashioned cocktail mixes on this show already. I've never been happy with them. Everybody likes their old-fashions a little bit differently. I like mine really sweet, which is funny because I can drink bourbon or rye whiskey totally neat and not have a problem with it. But an old-fashioned, I like them sweet. I like them fruity. This one has the orange.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. And it has the bitters, and it has the sweetness from the smell. I'm kind of impressed.
The aroma alone is giving me some happiness that I'm thinking, oh.
You guys are going to laugh, but some of the best old-fashions I've ever had were when we were on a cruise.
Yeah.
It was that huge one, the something of the seas, or whatever. It was like just like a city on the water. It was enormous.
But we found
one bartender.
One bartender that
bartender
learned Brian like that. He's
he figured me out after 2 drinks. Because I sat there and
oh, no. And he just
adjusted. So I would be able to just walk in there and go,
Mr. Brian, here. And it'd be like, oh.
And I had the drink thing. So, we're talking, I might have had 6 or 7 of these a day for a whole week that we were on that ship.
Yep. Yeah. We had the card. It was, if you like to drink on the cruise, get the card, but beware, you will drink too much.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you will.
I introduced her brother's wife's dad, because he went to, all the family went to these, and he wasn't as much of a fan. It was a little too much for him.
Yeah. You may have missed one dinner.
I did. Whatever.
It's all right.
I had liquid dinner.
Take your...
All right, so...
everything in moderation, including your moderation.
All right. Time for the ultimate sacrifice.
We didn't look at... well, we kind of looked at it.
It looks like an old-fashioned.
It looks like an old-fashioned. And
it's got a nice color.
Like a nice, hefty volume.
It's high rye bourbon, so...
then I'm going to like this.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to...
They don't tell you what it is, obviously, but... I'm not looking at her face. I don't want to... That is not bad.
I could drink a lot of that and have regrets.
The only thing that I would do is drop a couple of maraschino cherries in there. Yeah. And I know some people are like, oh, what the... No, that works for me.
Brian has a thing with maraschino cherries.
Just
don't get in the way between Brian and maraschino cherries. And on a completely different topic.
We have Dr. McGillicuddy's.
Black olives.
We have Dr. McGillicuddy.
Do you need a little?
No.
It's
fine.
It's
fine.
This is actually...
It's fine. No, this is actually quite nice.
We've done other pre-made old-fashioned blends.
And I didn't like them.
And they weren't...
They're using a decent quality bourbon to start with.
And this is in a can. I mean, when you see this, you're like, That's not gonna be quality. What the heck is that?
But I think because it's in a can, it's like hermetically sealed. So
Award-winning bitters.
yeah, they used Angostura. Come on.
Yeah.
Is there a better bitters out there than Angostura bitters? Somebody's gonna tell me there is. I don't know. I've never had one. Yeah, this has a lot going for it.
It does.
It really does. This is nice.
So it's 3 ounces of the straight bourbon whiskey.
They actually tell you the ratio.
4 dashes of the blend of 3 bitters, and a 1/3 ounce of the cane simple syrup. They did not tell you how much orange zest oil, but it certainly is aromatic enough that you notice it on the aroma right away.
For my tastes, I would like to see 2 maraschino cherries, a slice of orange,
The little
expressed.
zest.
No, a slice of orange expressed because I
Okay.
want the orange juice. It
Okay.
could use a little bit more for me. And maybe double the simple syrup because I like them sweet. And this would be absolutely perfect for me. That'd be hard to put in a can. You know, how would you get the orange slice back out? And the cherries won't.
cherries.
The cherries won't fit through that little tiny hole. Come on. But as a self-made thing, like think about it. If you're going on a camping trip,
Oh.
pack a couple of these with you.
Oh.
You don't need to keep it cold. You don't need to do anything. Just put some ice in a glass, pour that in. You have a really, really good old-fashioned already. Barry, this is you, man. I know I've said it before, but this is for you. The other one that we tried, the
Dave
slow
just
and
came
low.
back from camping. You could put those
Yeah.
on the trailer. I mean,
But-
come on.
Barry, Dave and Barry are VIP members in our VIP club. And Barry and I both have an affinity for old fashions. He likes them differently than I do. This is much closer to what he likes. He thought the low and slow is a little too sweet for his taste. And I can understand. But now I'm honing in on what he likes. This is not as sweet. Barry, you will like this. If you can find these, you will like this.
What is Barry's whiskey preference? Does he like the high rye?
That I don't actually know.
Barry, we need to know. Let us know.
I don't know if he's ever told me.
I prefer high rye whiskeys.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I said, I can drink
Wild
this.
Turkey 101 would be like my go-to everyday bourbon if I could have bourbon every day. It's a high rye bourbon. Some other high rye ones. I mean, even Jim Beam is high rye, but not as high as Wild Turkey. This is just nice.
Is Basil Hayden's high rye?
They make a rye. I don't think theirs is a high rye.
What is the one that we just annihilate? They don't even make that one anymore, right?
Elijah Craig High Proof.
I thought it was a Basil Hayden. It was Elijah Craig.
We've only had like 2 Basil Haydens
What's
ever.
the one with the metal band?
That's Basil Hayden.
Okay, that is the one that we annihilated with Savvy and Ben.
Oh yeah, one. Yeah, that was the rye.
See? It was in there.
When she says annihilated, me and Ben, while playing D&D, there was 4 of us playing. Savvy, Ben, myself, and Derek. Me and Ben drank probably all but about this much of that bottle.
It was a decent.
It was just a 750 ml.
Wow.
She had a sip of it, and we finished off the rest. It was, I don't remember what
was
happened
tasty.
during that session.
It was nicey. It was a nicey.
It was nicey.
It was nicey.
But I don't remember what happened during that D&D session. After that, Derek made a rule that we're not allowed to drink that much anymore. Because,
You guys had fun.
Yep. I don't remember what we did.
All right. It's time for numbers.
So how do you score something like this? It's a cocktail in a can.
Sure. Does it make you happy?
Doesn't make me unhappy.
Does it make you angry? Does it make you...
Makes me angry that I haven't found these before.
Honestly, I've seen these little cans of stuff on the shelves.
We have seen them a million times, and she would never let me get them. And I'm like, I'm
discredited-
buying it.
I
I'm buying it.
I discredited them. I looked at that and I said, nope,
I got it as a joke, thinking this was going to be total shit.
we were wrong.
We were totally wrong. This is probably, I'm going to go on a limb and say, the best cocktail in a can.
Pre-made, yeah.
Old-fashioned, like whiskey cocktail in
Sure,
a can. This is
sure.
the best one we've tried.
Now, this gives me hope because
We have another one.
we didn't buy just this one. We bought another one, which is on the shelf over there behind Brian,
Espresso martini.
which is all about my wheelhouse. But
Oh,
that
I like espresso martinis.
that comes down the road.
Yeah, we'll do that
So
eventually.
You just have to keep watching.
Yeah.
Numbers.
We got to put a score.
Numbers.
You want to have the last sip? Saved it for you. So right now on your screen, you should be seeing our scorecard, which goes from 1 through 11. 11 being saved for those things that are just freaking amazing. But there is a super secret number that's not on that list, and that's 0. And that's for things that taste like absolute shit. This is not a 0.
No,
There's my
sir.
spoiler alert for this video.
I don't know.
Man, I'm like all over the board because do I rate it? You don't rate it as a bourbon. You rate it as a cocktail.
You rate it as a cocktail.
But if I rate it as a pure cocktail, like that I've been served, versus this, it's not quite the same. So that's not fair.
So you take your augments into consideration.
The fact that it came in a can,
You shake
does
it.
that make it higher or lower?
You just shake it up and you pour it over ice.
It's a cute little can,
It
though.
is a cute can.
That's helping because I like little things.
And it's got nice graphics. It's doing
They did a good job.
black, white, red, orange motif.
They have my colors.
Yeah.
Black, white, and red.
Yep.
They
Yep. They're speaking to Brian.
made this just for me. I like to think so. They don't know who I am. They've never heard of me. The fact that this is 37% alcohol is actually impressive too. Usually stuff like this, they lower the alcohol a lot.
Yeah, they
Because
did.
they had so much stuff to dilute it down.
They did. They kept it.
Bourbon has to be 40% minimum. So they only lost 3% with the bitters, simple syrup, and orange zest oil. The orange zest oil is what has me curious. I'm going to find that.
I think because it's so prevalent on the aroma that they picked the right way.
But they did oil because it'll last in the can versus actual zest.
Right.
But now I want to find orange zest oil.
They chose wisely.
They did. They did This is...
They did a fucking good job.
See, I used the F
There it is.
right there.
You retained it. All right, what's your number?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Am I ready? Am I ready?
Because I'm not giving my number until you give your number. I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 8.5. I couldn't go past 8.5. And here's why.
And I can appreciate that. You had all those things you wanted to add to it.
I have very specific wants when it comes to this. Now, don't get me wrong. If I was in a position where it was this or nothing, oh, hell yeah. I'll drink the shit out of that. I'd drink 6 of these, no problem. But given an alternative...
Regrets later, but you know.
Maybe. But given an alternative, I would augment it.
Yeah.
So that's why I couldn't go much higher. But as it is, 8.5, I mean, I'm an old-fashioned guy, and I'm a bourbon guy. So for me to give it an 8.5, that's high praise, actually.
I had to give it a solid 9 because
You would totally drink the shit out of
aroma,
this.
it has that orange punch, which really makes me happy with the sweetness background. Flavor, it's everything that is listed here, I'm getting. Plus, they gave me high rye. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
We have to see if they have more. There was like 4 or 5 different kinds. We have to check them out. They're really reasonably priced too. They're like $3 or $4.
Pleasantly shocked
Yeah.
that this little can delivered.
Yeah. I mean, you gave it a 9. I gave it an 8.5.
8.5.
I don't even remember what I gave. So I mean, that's a damn good score, especially for something like this, because I think some of the others got like 5s and 6s.
Yeah, they were.
They're still on the shelf. They'll be there for a long time. Unless I can convince my father-in-law to drink them.
We can get more of these and just add this to those and have a double, which is.
Or I could just pour like a little bit of one of those and bourbon the rest of the way, and then I won't care anymore.
And then just a handful of maraschino cherries.
I don't need to do shit. I just put a little bit of those in and
Well,
fill it with
you
bourbon.
want the cherries. You want the cherries.
Yeah.
He wants the cherries.
By the way, don't get the cheap, generic Walmart or Publix bullshit cocktail cherries.
Okay.
They suck.
Let me put a caveat on that. Don't get the cheap, pretentious, want to be dark maraschino cherries.
Is that what we got?
That's what he didn't like. The vibrant nuclear.
If they don't glow in the dark, they're the wrong freaking cherries. They got it. That shit, you should see it without the light in your refrigerator, okay? If the light bulb burns out in your refrigerator and you open the door, you should see the red maraschino cherries right there in the corner.
Yeah.
If you don't see that, they're the wrong fucking ones. There's two F words in the same video.
Okay. Hopefully we've clarified that for you.
This is no longer PG-13. I don't think YouTube uses the rating system.
We still have one more tasting to do.
Just one? I thought we had two more.
Just one more. One more.
Why, are you drunk?
No! All right, let's finish this.
All right. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Welcome to the tasting room. Shit. Screwed up already.